Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Today we walked out of Vega La Vacarce. I think that's how you say it.
Vega,
Close enough.
who cares?
And we're on our way to Osabrero.
We're up, no, 2/3, 3/4 of the way up El Sobrero.
And you can ride a horse.
And
There's
speaking
some people
of,
are actually coming up
here
on
they
horse.
come.
They're not going to hike, they're taking horses, so we're going to move out of their way.
The first two stints were 1,000 feet apiece in, I don't know, it was less than 2 miles. So pretty aggressive. You can see the hill there where the vehicle is trying to chug its way up the hill. This last little stint's going to be about 450 feet. Let's let these horses go by and we will check back in with you.
Hola. Okay.
Okay, and as they've left, and the one thing is a result of horses and some cows, I only counted about 20 cow pies, is that there is horse dung all up and down the trail.
Which means
and guess
flies.
what? Flies, endless flies in your face. You're huffing and puffing and you're cranking up these hills and you've got no less than 2 or 3 flies in your face at all times. I'm amazed we're just not getting hammered by them right now.
Yeah.
So we just stopped at the second stop off and had some water, and another 450 feet we'll be at the crest of this thing. I would say it was hard, but
it was manageable.
Manageable. By the time you've been walking 25 days or whatever it is, it's just you're conditioned a little more than in the beginning, so it's not that bad. So anyway, things are good. The terrain is very rocky, as you can see up there. It's been about what it was the whole time, and we'll catch you a little later on today.
The pretty valley.
Oh yeah.
We came from the valley to the left, somewhere way down there. It was very pretty.
See, if we don't say anything, you'll hear the flies. They're everywhere. Hopefully you can hear that because they're everywhere. All right, see ya. Here's the top of El Sobrero. Sobrero, El. And way in the distance, those mountains. We walked over those 2 days ago?
3 days ago.
2 days ago, I think. Coming up on the 3rd day, so it'd be 2 days and a couple hours. Anyway, hopefully you can get the perspective of this valley. Incredible.
Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo spes nostra salve, ad te clamamus.
This is the other side of O Cabrero. Incredible. Look at that view. Buenos noches. We went from Villa de Vacarce to O Sobrero today. Turned out great, as you know, in the beginning. And turned out not so well.
And we decided to continue walking.
So we walked for another 12. And at the top of the hill, we stopped for lunch. And doing well.
Lunch.
Yeah, took my boots off. And left foot blew some sort of a tendon, not sure what it is yet today. Limped for another 12 kilometers. Yeah.
Until we came to
who knows what.
Faria, I think. Panfaria? Anyways,
we're here. in this little tiny town. And
Actually
this
turned
one,
into
it
a
actually
great
turned.
pool.
Here, check it out. Nice. Check it out. We have our own room, which is nice. Left foot's not feeling well. Shin's not feeling well. Limped like an old gimpy freak all the way here. And just got done with dinner. It was pretty good. In an establishment that had, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 people eating and about, I don't know, 700 flies? Maybe 1,000
There were a lot of
flies.
But it was in a round house.
Round.
Round.
So they flew around and around and made,
The food was not bad.
it wasn't
The
bad at
flies
all.
were obnoxious. They were all
As the
over
flies,
everything.
yes, they were saying hello to each of us. They're very friendly flies. They said hello to all of us. What's crazy about the flies here, though, it's now 10 o'clock at night and light. The flies have gone home to give all of their spoils to their little children or everyone that's going to bother us tomorrow. So tomorrow's a pretty hefty downhill from what we hear. So we're not sure what we're going to do. We may
Well, we're supposed to go to Samos.
take a little assistance taxi down for the next 10 kilometers to the bottom of the hill because we hear it's pretty pretty strenuous, and this thing is just not working well. And
For his leg. He's talking about his shin.
yeah, my left shin. They say after the first month you're like solid. Thought I was solid today up until, listen to that. Tractors running all over the place everywhere. And it always smells like cow poo. Not right this minute, but
And there actually a lady walked her herd of cows through the town tonight after dinner. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, someone comes through with her stick going, ha!
and I didn't have my GoPro, of course.
So funny.
But yeah, these massive cows right in the middle. We're sitting there having a drink and talking, and these cows are walking by, crapping all over the place, and whatever. Anyway.
But there's a gentleman, or a young man, I should say, who's doing the Camino on a donkey and with 2 dogs. So he actually has his donkey across the way.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
He
Oh, okay.
has his donkey across the way in like a green field, and they've allowed
Yeah,
him,
there it goes.
and they've allowed him to set up a tent in the field.
Listen. It just did the donkey sound.
And so it's kind of funny. This donkey and the guy and his 2 dogs are walking the Camino. It's kind of cute. But they set up a tent so that he can be near his donkey and the dogs overnight. And it's in the laundry section of this albergue. So it's kind of weird, but whatever. It's the Camino.
I had no idea. Now that you mentioned it, I looked up. I'm like, what the
heck
is this guy doing up there with his yelling at his dog and smacking his donkey on the ass?
Oh my God.
So anyway, dinner decent. Terrain
Only 2
here
friends.
very, very simple. If your legs aren't all busted up and what have you. It was very warm today. Granted, we're walking in the end of July.
Yeah.
End of July.
Hottest time of the day.
Yes. Had a few ibuprofen and a few painkillers that I brought with me, and things are better. And hopefully tomorrow we'll walk to Samos.
It's the oldest Benedictine monastery supposedly in Spain, so it should be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you can actually stay there too. It's like a hostel/albergue. So we'll see how it goes.
And from what we hear, we're the only ones not attacked by bed bugs yet. But tonight, we should be okay. But I don't know. I'm gonna ball them up or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see you in the morning. Okay.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. The noise of crickets and a tractor coming down the street in the rural part of Post Osobrario. It really is cool. I mean, honestly. If you're from the city, shell shock. But totally lovely. With the exception of the bugs. Buenas noches.